Hello friends, my name is Koolio and welcome back to the channel. Today guys, we're taking a first look impressions video for Kotobuki, the Wasteland Squadron. This is a new waifu collector game. However, the waifus in this game are pilots for airplanes. Now this is based off of an anime show that came out, I think last month, and this game is made by Bandai Namco, so take that how it is. But to be honest, like I've been playing the game all day today, kind of playing through it, having a lot of fun. I really enjoy it. Now, when it comes to these waifu games like Girls Frontline and Azure Lane, a lot of the times the gameplay mechanics in it aren't really the best. They're fine, they're usually interesting, but they're not overly compelling because when it comes to a waifu game, it's all about collecting the waifus that you want. And this game is definitely at the top when it comes to collecting of waifus. So let me go ahead and show you some of it. And to be honest, like you gotta have to like play the game to appreciate how beautiful and intricate the art is. Like the art for these characters is absolutely fantastic. Look at this. I love this style of art for this game. Like it's bright, it's vibrant, there's a lot of fun colors, and there's a lot of really great waifus to collect that you can kind of check out their different animations, their art and everything. Now, when it comes to a waifu game, especially for me, is if I'm gonna collect them, I want them to one, be awesome, have fun personalities, and two, be able to appreciate the art designs that go into it. So that's why I'm really glad that not only do we have these 2D models for these characters, we can go through and actually take a look at them, get rid of the user interface, and just appreciate the hard effort and work of the artists for the game, but to also be able to check out their 3D models, because this game does have 3D models for these characters, which is pretty cool. So if we head on over to the tavern, you can see all of the characters I currently have collected in this specific faction. Now, there are a variety of different factions that you can go through and collect. So if I head on over here, I've got this specific faction. This one I just unlocked, but I don't have any characters yet. So you can see I don't have any of them sitting at the table. However, I unlocked this next faction, and I do have one girl here that we can't take a look at because I already bought some of the stuff that she has to offer. Now, with this area, we can see the 3D models for the characters. So you got the 3D models, the 2D models. You can also take a look at their airplanes, but I'll get into that a little bit later. But essentially where I'm at right now, just to give you guys an idea, this is kind of a little bit of a mystery shop where every day you can jump into it and buy items from these characters using just basic currency, not premium currency, but just currency that you get throughout playing the game. So like I said, you can go through, you can take a look at all the different characters and stuff, their different art. Now, I believe the highest rating in this game that you can get through a summon is 3-star. The 3-star characters all have this beautiful full art design that you see right here. The other characters that are 2 and 1-star, they only have just like their basic 2D model with no kind of cool background, which is fine. Now, on top of that, you also have the different airplanes that the characters can collect. You can actually go through and customize these different airplanes with different paint jobs, upgrading them, things like that. However, I don't have any specific color schemes that I can customize them. So all the airplanes I currently have right now are just kind of these plain 3D models. And then another kind of cool thing too is if I were to head back to the blimp, this is my station, is I can actually tap on it. You can, I believe you can customize the blimp as well, but I don't have anything right now customizes into it. Maybe as you level up, it changes its different style, but you can see the 3D model of your specific blimp for your crew, which is pretty cool. So I talked about a lot about the different things in this game. So let's actually jump in and show you the combat, because the combat in this game, it's interesting. It definitely falls into the category of waifu combat, where it's not overly compelling, but it does have a lot of, it's got an auto combat mechanic behind it, but it's got like a targeting system when it comes to the skills. So let me just go ahead and actually jump in and show you what I mean. We're gonna jump into this match, use some of my stamina. Now, if you clear an area with 3 stars, you can go back through and use a sweeping ticket to just clear through it to get the materials. So here we go. You can see my planes flying off. You can see them down below, and then you can see the enemies. And so you can pick which plane of your character that you can kind of follow on the screen to see what they're doing. And basically what they'll do is they'll just fly around the screen and attack the enemy. But on the bottom of their area, you can see like how much health they have, but then they also have a skill bar. Now when that skill bar fills up, you can actually activate the skill just like this, and then you can target the skill on the screen. Now you actually have to hit the enemies. So you can see it kind of like pops up right there. Boop, there's the enemy I can hit, let go, and she'll activate her ability, which is a cone damaging ability, and take this guy down. Boom, doing some serious damage. There are healers, there's attack damaging characters. She's got like a large circle bomb. I can only target one character, which kind of stinks, but I'll go ahead and do that. Now, when it comes to activating the abilities, you can turn on auto skill activation, but if you want to get the most out of it, you kind of want to pay attention to where the planes are flying around, where the enemies are at. and then you can activate it, because sometimes you can actually get double or even 3 enemies all within the reticle. You can see for her, I don't have any enemies, so I'm just gonna drag up to the top, let go, and wait till an enemy actually comes in range of her attack, and then be able to activate it. I believe, hopefully, in just a second, if I can get her to swirl around. She's kind of getting attacked by an enemy. There we go. And then I can attack this guy, activating another one of my skills. And then up at the top left, you can see a blue and orange bar. So when we get back to the basic combat, the blue and orange bar basically is like an overall health bar for all of your teammates and all the enemy teammates. So basically, you're trying to take down their health bar while they're trying to take down yours. So let's go ahead and activate hers. Hers is like a single shot ability, and all the enemies are actually behind me, so I can't use that just yet. I can use the healing ability for this character, so if I let go, she'll pop off a healing ability, which is really cool. I was actually surprised to find out they had a healing character in this. So there's that, and then can I activate this one? I can. Single target, I don't think I can hit anyone else. I think he might be the last one, so we're just gonna go ahead, target him, let go, activating the ability, firing it off the single shot. Boom, 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 boom. And we are close. He only has 4% life left. Let's see if we can't finish him off. Oh, there we go. And we ended the enemy. So it kind of plays a little bit of an animation, and then your girls just fly off into the air. So I'm actually really excited to see the customization of this game, where you can go through and customize your character's planes and stuff like that, because it'll be cool to see your planes kind of fly up into the screen, so you can see their overall designs and the paint jobs that you have for them. And then you see that you get some currency, you get some pancakes, which you use for leveling up your characters, which is great, and then you get some equipment items on top of that, and then a little bit of experience for each of the different characters, and then an overall score of how all of them did. Now you're trying to go for SS score. If you get an S or higher, you 3-star something, but if you get an SS, I believe you get a little bit more rewards. Not 100% sure on that. Now, on top of going through and playing through these different stages and stuff, you also unlock story modes. So if I were to head back to like the previous one, you can see a story mode that I can actually go ahead and tap on. Let's go ahead and play that real quick so you guys can see what it looks like. And it'll kind of just play through. You can see like their voice acting, some different animations, and the different story. And there's a lot. There's a lot of story in this game, and I really, really like that. So let's just go ahead and tap through this, so I can show you kind of what it looks like. And if you want to skip through this story, if you don't want to play through the full thing, you can click up here on the top right, and then click the very bottom button, and it'll actually go ahead and cancel that for you, so you don't have to play through the whole thing. I can skip through this, skip through the dialogue, and kind of come back to it. But there is a lot of different story in this game, and I really like that. Now, one of the other things I want to talk about is the game easy to play if you don't understand the language? Yeah, pretty much. Like, if you ever played a gacha game before, it's pretty self-explanatory. There's some things in the game that you might need to translate a little bit, but other than that, it's not too bad. It's a fairly easy game to get into if you want to just collect waifus, go through different stages, playing through different stages, and, you know, leveling up, powering up, and collecting more waifus. So, pretty easy on that front. And then this is my overall team. You can come into here, you can swap out teammates and stuff like that. You've got your first position, second, third, and you can put in the stronger units. You can see their overall stats and what plane they're doing. You can kind of customize what plane and things that they have. You can upgrade it, all that kind of fun stuff. With the planes too, you get materials that you can go through and upgrade them, but I actually don't have any right now, so I can't upgrade my plane just yet. So, you also have a passive currency and stamina refill thing similar to like Azure Lane. Up here on the top left, if I click on this, as you level up through the game, so once I get to level 10, I'll be able to spend some basic currency to actually upgrade this storage unit, and it'll give me currency and stamina that I can come into every once in a while and collect, especially like overnight. Like once you wait overnight, you come back, there's gonna be like a whole bunch of it. On top of that too, you've got different rewards and things that you can collect. There's a bunch of gems and stuff. Right now, because it's the launch of the game, they gave out 600 premium currencies, so you can do a 10-time summon for free, and I only need 80 more in order to do another 10-time summon. So I'm actually really excited, because that's what we're going to do to end the video off, is do a 10-time summon. Now, this is going to be my first time doing one, so I'm actually a little confused on some of, like, which ones I should be summoning for, because it looks like there's two different banners. Looks like there's a rate-up banner right here, and then a basic banner. We're going to do the rate-up banner and do a 10-time summon, and cross your fingers that we get a 3-star, because we're going for the 3-star for the summoning. So here we go. This is my first time doing it. Now, I did do a summon before. They give you like a one-time summon you can do at the very beginning of the game, and if the summoning animation is the exact same as the one that I did at the beginning, you guys are going to love it. So here we go. Doing our 10-time summon. Let's see if it's the exact same. I think it is, because it has the best summoning animation I've seen in a game. Basically, she brings out pancakes, and then the pancakes draw the girls in, which is hilarious. So she brings the pancakes to the table, and then it shows you what girl you collected. So we got a 1 star right there. Go ahead and tap past that. So this is another 1 star. I think we got, we do have at least a 2 or 3 star at the very end. I saw that one of the pancakes was glowing. You know, if you get a glowing pancake, you're gonna get a rare girl. So that's how life works, right? That's how you get a girlfriend. You bring her pancakes. You can see all the different waifus that we're collecting already, which is pretty fantastic. They've got a lot of really fun and colorful different waifus. You can also listen to their voice animations too. There's a lot to it. In fact, when you first jump into the game, you don't have to download the whole thing. You can go to options and download it, but you'll see as you go through, it'll ask you to like download voice packs and stuff like that. So there's a lot behind this game. This game is reeking with polish. So here we go. So far, we've only gotten a whole bunch. This is our 2 star, 3 star, 2 stars. So we got a 2 star summon. That's what the 2 star summon looks like. These are all the different characters that we got. We got a whole bunch of new ones. Now, I might have gotten enough. Maybe score. Oh man, I don't have enough to do another one. I wanted to do another summon for you guys. I need 60 more. Okay, you know what we're gonna do? We're just gonna we're gonna do this this cheaper one. Oh wait, I think that we have to spend money. Oh yeah, that's if you buy the money. So, oh man, 2 star. We're just gonna do we're gonna do a couple more basic summons, just so you guys can see. I don't know what the rates are in this game, but I'm hoping to get at least another 2 star. Is it gonna glow? Is it glowing? I don't think it's glowing, so she... I freaking love the animation. It's hilarious. Okay, we got another 1 star. Let's just do it a few more times. I don't want to waste all of my summoning tickets right now, because I'm not gonna lie, I'm probably gonna be playing this game quite a bit. Probably come out with another video in the future, so... Some more pancakes. It's glowing. But it's not 2 star glowing, so it looks like we got a 1 star. I want to know what a 3 star animation looks like. But oh well. You know what? I think that'll be good for right there. So there it is. There's the game, you guys. Pretty great game so far. I'll leave a link down in the description for you guys to download if you guys are interested in playing. And if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you're new to stay up to date in the latest in mobile gaming. Alright friends, I'll see you next time.